Hello. I was working on this cover, so I thought, let me just go ahead and record it so I can show you guys an alternate cover that I'm doing for one of the journals. Hi, Karen. I was working on this cover and I thought, well, while I'm doing it, maybe I should just go live and show you what I'm doing. And of course, the usual chit chat. I'll wait till a few get in here and I'll show you what I've done. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Nancy. Oh, Linda, I'm so glad you're here. How's your journal coming? I know you were already working on it. Hey, Patricia. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Terry. I gotta see if I can, let me see. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay. Trying to see if I was as blurry on YouTube as I see myself here on the Ustream. I'm Ustream. Oh my gosh. Can you tell I'm back in history time? My goodness. Oh yeah, it looks the same both places. Susan, I didn't contact Susan because I know during the week she has a really rough time. If she pops up, I'll throw her in, but I didn't want her to feel obligated. I haven't seen her on Facebook or anything, so I think she's like super tired. I'm guessing she might pop around. Let me see here. Get my YouTube halfway where I can see it so I can know what's going on, guys. Wait 1 second. See it so I can know what's going on. Oops. Turn the volume off, Rosemary. Okay. All right. Now maybe I can see you guys. All right. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure how it looked over there. And there's a big lag. I can tell that already. So be patient with me. There's a lag, and I don't have Miss Popo. So we're going to have problems already. Oh, anyway, so what I did here, just kind of quickly to show you, this was another canvas that I have, and it's a full sheet, but I cut her out. Let me show you what she looks like. Should have had that ready. I didn't know I was coming on. And where are they? Okay, they're around here somewhere. Maybe. Maybe. And then maybe not. My issues. Well, anyway, it's just a full piece, just like, the other ones that I've shown you. I don't want to take up too much time looking for it. But it was not to get everybody excited now, but it was a full piece like this, and then I just cut her out. So, because the canvas was kind of large, and there wasn't really a lot on the canvas except for just, you know, her and the child. So I thought it was kind of empty space. So I cut her out, and then I got just a piece of the craft cardstock, and then I took some of these pieces of the rusty fabric that we were playing around with, and I just cut them into strips, and with fabric tack I glued them down on the cardstock, and then I glued her down on the cardstock, and then I took some of the feathers and just a scrap piece of fabric, and I don't know if you can see that too well, and got that all put down. And so now what I'm doing is I'm just putting a couple of stitches around here. And so I thought I would give you guys an update on something that you can do. This could be a photograph, you know, it doesn't have to be one of the canvas pieces. It could be one of the photographs in the kit or something you have from a book, and cut that out and then get some of your fabrics and just cut little strips and glue that down, and it gives a whole different look. So that's an option. And what I did with the piece of canvas, no, Cantha, um, I had a book, I forget which one, I think I showed it to you. It was that funny looking green one, and it just had like about a half an inch spine. So I cut the spine out, and I, let me take these out. They're just sitting in there. And I got the fabric tack and just glued it down. I created a spine. I think that's a 2-inch spine I put there. And we've done that before together. Just put a piece of cardboard, make sure there's a separation so that it freely bends. And then put the fabric on there, and boom, it was down. And did the same thing in the inside. Then I went around the edge because it's a raw edge, and I sewed it with a blanket stitch, or my version of a blanket stitch. I don't really know one stitch from another. I just kind of fake it. So, oop, my camera's not liking this fabric too much. It's starting to do the craziness. Anyway, so that's what I did with that. And you can do that with any cardboard, or, you know, and make it any size you want. And here's my signatures that will go in there. But then I was thinking, okay, well, what am I going to put on the front? Right? And I like her, but I didn't like the emptiness of the canvas. So that's when I thought, aha, we just need to get some other papers. And then, you know, after I put it on there, it wasn't my intention, but after I put it on there, it almost looks like it's wood, doesn't it? Like it's some kind of a structure behind her, or maybe sometimes the mountains, you know, they look very layered when they're cut, and maybe something like that, like out in the desert or something. Anyway, it wasn't my intention, but after it was all done, I go, hey man, that looks kind of cool. So that's where I'm at for now. And just putting some goofy stitches here and there. I last spring I was at, a little before, you know, all of the isolation we've been through, I was at some thrift store, and they had these little boxes filled with these. Remember, I put some of those in the kits that we did with the little fabric journals. It had all sleeves of colors. So I was picking some of those out to work on here. Out of all the colors I have, I wanted to get a color that was close to this, but all of my colors were a lot brighter. But I'm still gonna, you know, I'll use it anyway. Um, I need something like in between these two colors, but that's okay. We'll work with what we have. Sunset. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, yeah. See, y'all see such different things, huh? Yeah. So what's everybody up to? First of the week. For those of you that either work from home or still have to go to your regular job. Had to take my husband to a doctor's appointment this morning. Everything went well. He's still trying to adjust to his new what do you call it? His new machine for his sleep apnea. He hasn't quite gotten used to it yet. I think that's enough of that color, don't you guys think? For up there, and then I'll put maybe a little bit down here. Let's go down here a tiny bit. Oh, and I've been working on the prototype for next month. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm giving myself a headache. I mean, I'm liking it, but oh my good. Yeah, I'm giving myself a headache for sure. I think what's happening is each month I want to do something, different, so we're not doing the same thing. I mean, even though the theme's different, I want what we're doing physically to be different. And it's getting more and more challenging after all these months. And so I think I'm creating difficulties for myself. I do believe. But oh well. It's still fun. But I think I'm getting myself back into a corner trying to come up with different ideas. I'll show you in a second what I've got done. Give you the hint. Yeah, creating a monster. Yeah, pretty much. Now my husband, we're having breakfast, and now he wants to know, what are you going to do the next one? Now he's all excited for me, like, oh, how are you going to do that? How are you going to outdo that one? And where are you going to find the stuff? I go, that's the hard part now. I mean, before, I could just go running around all over the place, shopping all over the place. So now not only is it a challenge to come up with an idea, but I have to be able to find the stuff to implement the idea. Oh gosh. Yeah, I kind of like that. So yeah, it's kind of it's been fun. Oh, Darla, somebody messaged me and told me that I guess at Care's sale, she was offering some digitals, and they were telling me, Rosemary, I think you'd like this one. Rosemary, I think you'd like that one. If I'm interested, how do I contact you and then you contact her, Or is it already over with? Or how does that work? I know you're in the know. Oops. Okay, I think that might be one more, and I think we're done here with this color. Yeah, oh, where did I write it? They actually gave me numbers that they thought that I would like. Okay, here we go. She said, number 7, I guess that was calligraphy. She thought I would like that one. And then she couldn't remember the name of it, but she said that she thought I would like number 9. I don't know what number 9 was. Oh gosh. And hold on. And number 29, I guess that was the entomology. She thought those would be my favorite ones. I don't know if you agree. You know what they look like, and you know my taste. Okay, I think that's good. I keep saying that and I keep going. Hey, Gail. I tricked all you guys. Came on early and a different night. I get tricky sometimes. So now we'll put a little bit of which color? Which one's closest? That's a little too bright. We'll go with this one. So what's Gail up to? We're getting a cold front. I mean, it's been super warm around here. So when I say a cold front, I'm talking during the day it was like in the 70s. I know Gail's one of those normal people that goes to bed at normal times, unlike me, that I'm up at all kind of crazy hours. Those are groups of PDF books. Oh, okay. Oh, books. Do I want books? I don't know. Okay, so when you say books, and it's, oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't want like pages of books like with word. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in images. So none of those are exclusively images, is what you're telling me. I'm guessing. Oh, $5. Uh, Okay, like for instance, this, it's all pictures, right? I'm interested in something that has like all kinds of pictures. I don't want a written book on this subject. I want, if you know what I mean. So if those are more written books, pages from books, I don't think I'd be interested. Oh, they are images. Wait a minute. But are the images of books pages? I don't want book pages. Oh, okay. Okay. So, is it right to assume that you've seen most, I mean, not every page, but at least the subject matter, that you've seen most of those, Darla? I'm just trying to get a feel if it's something I would use. And I think you would know if I would use it or not. Okay, thank you, Darla. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Looks like chicken scratch. I like it. Oops. Oopsie. And before I put this on the journal, I think I need to give it a little bit more dimension, I think. I don't know. I don't think I want it like right on there, or do I? Do I want to put it on something a little thicker that it sits up a little bit, or do I want it? I'm not sure yet. I guess because my other ones, they got so much stuff on them. Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. Like this one's pretty, got a lot of stuff going on it. But I think maybe it needs, well, if I put something on the edge, then you're not going to see any of the actual cover. But I guess that's okay. You'll see it everywhere else. It just seems like it needs something. I'm not quite sure what yet. Oh, and then they said she had a Japanese one also. I like with the colors crossing each other. It makes it a little brighter. Yeah. It adds the right touch. I bought my favorite tea the other day. I love peppermint tea. I have one sitting behind me. I better sip on it before it gets cold. It's already time for warm tea around here. Ooh, little bits of rawhide. Hello. Yes. That sounds like a good idea. I knew you guys would help me out. Oops. Oh. Oh my goodness. Today, I don't know if you guys got to watch it, but Nikki, Disorganized Crafter, her and Olga were making these Halloween thingamajiggers. Oh my goodness. You should see what Nikki made. It is so cool. I don't even like that kind of stuff, and it was cool. She had it light up. It had transparencies. It had molds that she made out of, the resin stuff. She had, oh my goodness, I can't even name all the stuff she had in there. It was so cool. You have to go check it out on her channel. I think she, well, at the very least on her Facebook page, she put some pictures because the video was a long one because they were live and they were doing it together, her and Olga. But very cool. Let's see. You will want to buy the Japanese print for sure. Okay, she said there was two of them. I guess maybe one was black and white and one was color or something. I do like black and white, but when it comes to Japanese, I like color too. Welcome, Doreen. Well, I must say, I have to admit, I did not do the printing. You can, though. Some printers will take it quite nicely. For some reason, mine just goes, and it won't pull it through. But others people's, it will go through. So I guess you just got to try it out. And then they do sell canvas, thinner canvas that's already got a backing and it's made especially for your printer. It's a thinner quality of canvas, but it still gives, that a cool look. And those are made especially for your printers. Now I put muslin through my computer. It'll take that, but I think my canvas is a little too thick for it. Yeah, see, Gail's used the one that's made for it. And what I do is I use the, that technique on the butcher paper. I iron it on to the fabric and it sticks to it. And then I run it through the printer that way when I do the muslin. So. Oh, thank you, Doreen. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm kind of liking just those few stitches right there. What do you guys think? We might be done, huh? You know, is there such a thing as overdoing stitches? Maybe not. Maybe not. As she puts some more. Maybe not. I'll just use the thread I have left. Just a couple of more stitches. Well, that might be it because I got my needle so stinking long. Okay, let's just call that done. Let me just tie that off. Don't look at the back of my stitches. Don't judge me. All right. So now what should we do? What should we put on there? Well, Doreen, my journals right now are not for sale because they're not done. And we're putting them together as I do tutorials for the kits that I sell. So we work on these together every week, once a week, or sometimes twice a week. And then when they're all done, then I do put them in my shop if they haven't sold before, because sometimes people ask for them before they're in my shop. Because the other ones I've made, they're already my prototype, like this one here. This one's already sold, and this was the other one I made, and this one's already. Whoops, that one's already sold also. And what else? There was another one. I don't know where it is right now. I think I already packaged it up. That one's already sold. But once the classes are all done, I put all of my journals up for sale. I don't keep any of mine because by the time, like I joke with everybody, by the time I'm done with them, I'm done with them. I've looked at them too much. They're time to go. Oh. Fake what? Fake fur behind the can. I don't have any fake fur, but I'm gonna go get my bag of leather pieces. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I got some real stuff. I got some fake stuff. Let's see what we can do. Then, as I was walking away, I was thinking, what if I punched holes and wove some of this stuff in there, some of the cording that I had. I mean, not cording, the leather strips. I need a contrasting color though. It fades in there too much. And I have this. This is kind of cool. Hey, 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 hey. Holy moly. What about that, you guys? Oh, I already kind of like that one. What's this? Can I put that like that? Oh, oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Hey, Vicky. I guess I was running off into the other room when you came in. All right, so that's kind of cool. And I think it looks cool just on one side because after I put in the signatures, I'm going to put something here on, maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. You can see that, I'm not sure. Or, well, I want to cover that up here because I did all that sewing. Well, I guess I could, but I did a lot of sewing just to cover it up, but you never know. It might look better covered up. Maybe something like that, even just loose. That would look kind of cool. You know me, I don't like the tailored look on stuff. Or no, I think I'm liking this the best. I haven't even looked up to see what your vote is. I haven't even looked to see what your vote is. Now, this covers up this stitching right here, but when you open it up, you still can see the stitching. So I'm not too worried about the side one, but you won't see any of that if I cover that up. So let's just kind of agree for now that we're not going to cover up all that stitching. But it doesn't hurt my feelings to cover up the side one because you can still see it on the inside. I think so. Yeah, the side. I think we're getting the vote for the side. Yeah. Good idea, guys. All right, so let's say that's going to stay there. Let's see. Let's see some of them. And you know, sometimes I'll put a bunch of stuff and then I start taking things away. That's kind of how I do it. So just because I start putting all this crazy stuff on here, don't get crazy now and say, no, don't do that. Because I kind of like this too. No, now see, I can even say, no, that's too much. I even know that's too much. Oh, maybe that way. Or maybe afterwards, hanging over here. Maybe we have enough feathers already. Can you have too many feathers? And I have to put something to finish this edge off. Maybe just a piece of my fabric tape. Just a little piece of that down there somewhere. Just to finish that off. I don't like that raw edge. Don't want to cover up the little girl's face. So maybe something like that. So now I got to decide if I want it bright and colorful down there or if I want to kind of blend in. See, the many questions we have to answer. That's why these things take me so stinking long to get done. I don't know, let's cut a piece and kind of sit it there by itself. Get the right length. And I know you can't see it, but that's a horsey. Haha. All right, so let's kind of look at that like that. That color. We'll cut another one and look at it with a different color. And we'll cut these in half. Okay, now you guys pay attention. You're going to choose. It's going to be A, B, and C. Let's look at this very carefully. This is A. That's the horsey. A blends nicely. This is B. It brings out some of the turquoisey colors a little bit. Brings out a tiny bit. And then, oh, where'd the other one go? Uh-oh. I know I cut a piece. Oh, there it is. And then this is super bright with the feathers, but it also has all the same colors that are on here. Kind of hard to pick, huh? So once again, this is A. This is B. And this is C. Oh gosh, you guys are all over the place. There's not a consensus, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay. So it's between A and C. Okay, so anybody that voted for B, pick either A. Let's start all over, ladies. Let's start all over. Your vote counts. You don't even have to mail it in. Let's start all over. Either A or C. A or C. Did we start all over? C, 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 C. Ooh, everybody's getting Hispanic. C, C, C. All right, you guys are in charge. That's going to go there. And I think that's going to go there. I haven't completely decided that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put this on a clip so it's not permanent. So if it's too busy for the owner, they can just take it off. I'll put it on like a, you know, a bulb, some kind of like a little bulb clip or something. Yeah. Okay. Hey, this is coming right along, guys. I like it. All right. So, oh, and those colors match really good. It looks like it was made for each other. Uh-oh, Linda's upset. She wanted B really bad. Do what? Please add the horse to the right of the leather. Please add the horse to the right of the leather. Oh, it's going to be too busy, don't you think? You won't see the leather. I'll put this on a page inside. That'll be cool. I'll put it on I think I like it on here. I'll put it on the page here. That way, if I don't do it now, I'll forget. Like, what were we supposed to do with the horsey? All right. Horsey taken care of. Now we just got to, okay, when we put this on, should we just glue it down? Should we get, I don't know if I can get it through. I was going to say, should we get fancy and put some eyelets in there? But I don't know, that's pretty thick. I may not make it. So don't cause more problems for yourself, Rosemary. Just glue it down and be done with it. Okay. Okay, whatever you say. Kind of like it like that. I like it hanging over. I like this piece just dangling. I'm not even going to glue that part down. I'm just going to glue this down. Yeah, I think. Okay, so now we have to decide, all right, if I'm going to put something on the journal to tie it, this would be the time to put it down and put it underneath here. I don't always put closures on my journals because I kind of want them to look like a real book, and real books don't have closures like that. So I like that little bit of blue showing right there. Yeah. Excuse me for taking so long, but this is what I do when I'm doing it alone. I should probably try to be a little more impulsive, but I just keep looking at it to make sure it's what I want. Oh, is Elaine leaving? Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh, there's Sharon. She can tell me what to do. Sharon. The more I see Sharon's stuff, I see we like a lot of the same stuff. Okay. I thought you were working tonight. All right, so I think I'm just going to glue and forget about it. Because I'll just get too crazy second guessing all of this. So let's just glue this puppy down and be done with it. Because I'll never put it down where it should be if I lift it up. You know that already. So let's just glue one side down. And then I'll be safe. See? Look what I just did. Make sure that blue shows. And they'll be upset if I don't make that happen. Oh, see how love that dangles. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'll bring that to right where my sewing ends. I'll go right there. And then I'll put that. Yeah. Okay, let's glue that down now. Hey, Jennifer. Let me get also, in addition to the glue, I'm going to put some tape down there. I don't have any whiter tape than this, unfortunately. All right. Now, let me get all this stuff off. How come I got a notice from Facebook says I'm missing a website for Rusty Peacock? I don't have a website. That's why I'm missing a website. I guess they're telling me to make a website. You need a website, Rosemary. I got enough things confusing me. I have a domain and everything. I just haven't done anything. Darla was going to have pity for me, but I don't want her to have to hold my hand through the whole thing. She would have to hold my hand through the whole darn thing. I don't know what I'm paying for that either. I haven't even used it. I've had it for way over a year. I think I paid for it in advance. That's why I don't know what I'm paying for it. I guess I should check into that. Huh? Maybe you should check into that, Rosemary. Just as a little precaution. Now this is going in the front, and this kind of soaked up. It was really dry, so I got to put a lot on there. Okay. Now, this has to get close to me so I can get it right. So too bad if you guys can't see what I'm doing. Too bad. It's all about me right now. And then we can put this here. Yay! Yay! Uh-oh. My tape's a little temperamental. There we go. Now, if I put the wrong one, I'm going to scream. I think it's the right one, right? The one you guys chose, pretty sure. All right. Hey, we're getting there. And then I'll just put it on a little clip up here in case the owner doesn't like that there. That's what I did on the front of the other one. I think that's what I did, isn't it? Did you go, Jack? Yeah. Because this one here, I'll put it on a little clip like that one is. Little pin. All right. Hey, we're getting there, guys. Woohoo. Oh, I bet you my tea's cold. I didn't want iced tea. I wanted warm tea. All right. Here we go. Oh, she's pretty. Maybe I need like one longer feather. What do you guys think? Let's just sit one on there and see what it says to us. Well, that's too long and that's not long enough. Let's see. We can always cut it down. Because I feel like something needs to extend from this onto there. I don't know why, but that's what it's saying to me. So Good night, Gail. Maybe it needs to be dark because you just can't see it. What about that if I cut that down and put that there? I'm thinking it needs something like that. I don't know why. Yeah, I think it needs something like that. Maybe not necessarily this, but something like this. Let's look for some other. Let's put up. How about? Ooh, what about some crazy leaf? Oh, you can't see it. Let's see. I think I have this feather on the cover of that other one I'm working on. Where did that other cover go, you guys? Where is that cover? I don't know. I feel like it needs something, but everything I put, I don't like it. So I think I'm on the right track. I just don't have the right thing. All right. This is when I just move on. It'll come to me later. It doesn't have to be done right now, so I'm not going to stress out about it. Because you know me, if it doesn't say, aha, I don't do it. Aha. Oh, good night, Davina. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. All right, let me go see. I already forgot what the one looks like that we've been working on together. Isn't that funny? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So this is one we've been working on for the kit. Oh yeah, I like this. See how it's just totally different, but maybe that's what she needs. She needs, that's what she needs, guys. She needs a little twig of some kind up there. Hold on. Hold everything. See, I just needed to look and get inspired. Okay, I've got some small ones. And we can wrap some stuff around them, or we can get a big old giant one. That's what she needed. She needed another element, another earth element. Forget those stinking feathers. She's got feathers. Yeah, I think she needs some wood. Is Vicky going to bed? Good night, Vicky. That's what we need. And then, you know, this isn't going to probably fit anymore, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I'll put it on the side somewhere or clip it further down. Or maybe I'll drill a hole in here and clip it into the hole. Maybe that's what I'll do. But in the meantime, we need to wrap either some of this. Oh, never mind. Oh. We got to do a little bit of the matchy. We're getting there, kids. I don't know where there is, but we're getting there. Let's just see. This may or may not work. Like I put the rusty stuff on there. Maybe we'll put some of the... Oops, that doesn't fit. I need a longer one. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that already looks better. Come on, guys. Uh-oh, but now how am I going to connect that? Oh, but I did that one. I connected that one with some twine, but that's going in the other direction. It's okay, guys. I'm just talking to myself. I might have to glue that down somehow. Yeah, it needs to cut off this. That's what I don't like. I don't like how it just abruptly ends like that. So this is perfect to cover that cut off. And putting it there, then it doesn't cover up my stitching. I need to cut a little bit of that off. It's going to be poking people. Okay. Okay, that's better. All right. I'm liking that. Stops that abrupt stop there. Adds another layer of texture. Yep. 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 What I could do later on is put this on here like that. Oh, but it covers up the little kid. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm not going to glue it down because I might want to add something different or put a different type of fabric or something, or maybe I'm going to leave it like that. I don't know. Let's get some scraps of my other fabric and see what it says to us. It might say, me. Where are my other little scraps? We got a scrap of that piece. And maybe add it on there. See, I like to put too much and then I take some off. Just how they tell you to get dressed. Put everything you want, go look on the mirror, and take 2 things off. Because you probably got too much junk on. Too many accessories. So I adapt that to my journal making. Look in the mirror, take 2 things off. See, I don't know if I like that on there. Yeah, everybody was asking for you, Susan. I said I didn't want to bother her. I figured she was really tired. And if I asked her, she'd probably come on even if she didn't really want to. Yeah, I think just by itself is better. Okay, I think for now, I'm just going to say that that's pretty much done. But I'm not going to glue it down yet. Yeah, so that one. I know there's something missing on this, and I don't know what it is yet. It'll come to me. But there's definitely something missing. Because see, that one, this one looks done to me. Maybe it's just the fact that I think it's because it's, more one-dimensional. This one, opens up and everything and has other stuff to look at. And I know that's just it. It's, it's done. And I feel that it's missing something. Um, hmm. I'll just leave it for now because after I sew in the signatures, I might even end up putting something along here or something, but that'll be afterwards. So as far as fooling around with it for tonight, it's done. And then I'll see what I end up doing with it. Okay. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. All right. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, before I get that out of the way, let me see if my tea is even remotely warm. No, it's cold. I'm gonna go stick it. I'm gonna go stick it in the microwave. And then I'll clean up my space. All this put away. And leave that there for right now. That way, but this way, I'll be right back. It's not warm enough. Not warm enough. Okay, so I was going to show you guys the sneak peek, right? You guys wanted the sneak peek that I've been working on. I'm so excited. Now, it's not done. So take that into account. It's not done. Your kit's gonna get mailed in this box, and we're going to repurpose the box. Let me get this out of the way also. Get my drink. See, I work on them so far in advance that I can't keep my mouth shut about them. I got to share them with you. Okay. I'm gonna drink my tea. Now I got a name, and what did I do? Where did I put it? My husband's getting into these kits, and so he's asked me all of these questions, and so I have to come up with answers. What did I do with that? Oh, well. Because I always tell him, there's a story. There's a story behind. So he comes in and he sees, well, what are you doing? So I'm working on the next month's kit. And he goes, well, what's the story behind it? I go, uh-oh. Now I got to come up with a story. The pressure. Okay, so I don't know well, for those of you that haven't seen the other sneak peek I gave you of the stuff, I was showing you some of the ephemera. I don't know when I showed you that, but I was showing you that. This started off, it's kind of morphed a little bit. It started off as just straight apothecary. But then the more I got into it, I thought, you know what? it can't be just that. It's got to be a little deeper than that. So then I wondered, well, what's the story behind all this? So I ended up coming up with this story about this gentleman from I would say like the turn of like late 1800s, early 1900s, and he lived in San Francisco, and he was a doctor, but his one of his parents was Japanese, the other one was Chinese. See, how I'm incorporating all the things I like. But he was born in the United States, so he ends up having his middle name, is a traditional American name, and so in his little junk box that's discovered years later is full of really cool stuff of his during that period of time, and he liked to do everything. He was into all kinds of stuff. So but he was a doctor, and he was in Chinatown in San Francisco. So with that in mind, we're going to be making a box that has all of his stuff in there, and so I painted the outside because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it. I still don't know what I'm doing with it yet. But, and of course, I still don't know what I'm doing with inside of this. I'm telling you, I am so far behind. I have all the stuff. I haven't made it. So anyway, so I have a false bottom that's really high up. And in here, I'm going to probably be making like a regular journal and something else that will fit in here. And then this is going to be covered either with paper or with fabric, and it'll have little tabs on the sides so you can pull it up without, breaking your nail. And then what I've gotten done so far in here is just a little bit. I've painted the inside. I've created the divides that will go in here. I put some of his stuff that he used, when he was working. I don't have obviously all the stuff in here yet. And then I have the little bottle, and it has like a Victorian label, but in here I got some paper that had some Chinese writing, so that is in there. These I still have to stain. They're not going to look like this. They're going to look completely different. And then this little bottle that has to still be decorated. He loved to go out in the countryside, and because he liked to find different plants, and he liked birds, so he was always out and about doing those kinds of things. And so here's a little field note that he would take. So it's this little journal that we're going to make, and it's just a small little field note, little booklet. And this is his mother, that she was a nurse in Japan. And so that's a picture of his mother. And I have these sheets of mica, and I thought those were super cool. So we're going to have little sheets of mica for you guys to play with. If you haven't played with that before, the sheets, the actual sheets. So that'll be fun. And then this is a little book. Oops. And I have the Japanese calligraphy paper, or the Chinese calligraphy paper in this book. So you'll be getting that kind of paper, so you can make a book out of that kind of calligraphy paper. And I thought that was kind of cute. So you got that. And his mommy. And then you're getting one of these things, which I'm not sure what I did wrong, but whatever I did, I can't like close it all the way now. So that'll have to be something that we'll have to work on together. How do you do this without without getting a box you can't close anymore. But anyway, right now this isn't done either. I've just put some Japanese, or yeah, it was Japanese dictionary paper that I put on there. And on the outside, I just put because I thought I got to put something really thin so it can open and close. So I got the bottom layer of the napkin, the white part you peel off, and I put it on there, which I thought, what can be thinner than those napkins? But I don't know what happened. So when I closed it, it was doing goofy stuff. I couldn't close it. So I got my pliers and I'm doing all this stuff, which got all the paper off. So I got some alcohol ink and poured that on the sides. It still won't close, but oh well. I figure if it's really that old, you probably wouldn't be able to close it anymore. So when I realized I really couldn't close it, I made sure there was enough space for it to sit in there without it being properly closed. If you guys can close it, good. Show me how you do it, because I can't. So anyway, remember I said he liked his bugs and stuff. So I cut out these little bugs and put those in there. And I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, but they're there. And then we have all these little vials and stuff that I got to still figure out what we're going to put in there. And I haven't figured it out yet. And then this is one of those little coin things, and I put some pictures. Put some pictures of some bugs, and then put some of my tape around there to give it some age. So that's how far I've gotten. In my head, I got it kind of all figured out. It's for some reason it's been hard for me to relate what's in my head and to bring it, here. So that's kind of been my problem. Hello, Nash. So that's what we got so far. And I have oodles of ephemera that have nothing to do with Asian stuff. If you don't want to go that route, that'll be in the kit. And then I'll include the stuff that if you want to, give it the Asian slant, and if you want to do it both ways, like I'm going to do it both ways for me. So, because, San Francisco. Anyway, so that's, pieces, parts there. That's what we have so far. And then, like I say, up here will be, wrong way. This box wasn't like totally square. Yeah, see how easy that goes, like that. And then up here will be a journal. Maybe 2 small journals or something. One that is more toward being, a doctor, and the other just a personal writing journal, maybe. I'm not sure yet. So that's what I've got going. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. So, and you got to stop and think, in those days, everything was done at the pharmacy. I mean, it wasn't just a pharmacy, and it wasn't just a doctor. I mean, they did everything there. So, so I've got stuff that has to do like dentistry, Band-Aids, different stuff. I'll share a little bit of the ephemera that I got. Now, there's a whole oodles of it, so everyone can't get everything. But I got so much, so I'm just going to divide it. Oh, and then we're going to have, what did I do with that? We've got, I've got real pharmacy prescriptions from the late 1800s. So you guys will get some copies of that. And let me see what I got here. I didn't know I was going to show you guys this stuff, so I'm not sure where my stuff is. Oh yeah, it's here. Oh, I found his name. It was in my container. See, I put things away and get organized, and then I don't know where I put anything. Whoops, sorry. This is that paper that little red book was made from. So you'll get some of that. There's his name. And then this is the mica that you'll get in the kit that you can play around with. You might want to put another way I was going to thought of maybe using this was putting it on top of the tin. That would look so cool. But then I put her picture underneath it and I go, oh, that's cool. So I had to go with that. Like these are from a pharmacy. These are concoctions, you know, how to mix the different things to make the drugs. So I don't have enough of those for everybody, so I might make some copies of that. But I do have these. These are all originals right here. These are all from pharmacies, and I have enough to give you guys at least 2 originals, and then I have another page where I have some copies of stuff. And what else? These are a little more modern. These are probably like from the 40s or so, but those are original labels that would go on a medicine. So you'll get a couple of those in there also. And I guess I don't have that over here. I don't know what I did with them now. It must be in another box. So I won't worry about that right now. I have another box that has a bunch of those small ephemera, the printout stuff. Anyway, so here's that picture of the mom. This is I was playing around with it, but the one I have underneath the picture is a clear picture of that. And oh, and then one of the printouts, I'm not sure what size. I'm going to have to size it to fit inside of the box there. But for sure, I like that. So that's going to be like one of the journals, the cover to one of the journals we make. I'm just not sure what size it's going to end up being. I got to make sure it fits in there. And then I'm going to take a copy of these guys, because they look like they're the owners of the pharmacy. But that's only if it's not going to be Tashiro's. If it's Tashiro's, well, obviously it's not theirs. But I'll include it in there anyway. And oh, here's a clear picture of his mom. But anyway, so I think it'll be fun, and we'll have you know, just regular types of ephemera, so you can, you know, it can go whichever way you want to make yours, you know. So you'll have a lot of options. You won't just have one way to make it. But anyway, I think you guys will have some fun with that. So that's what I've been doing with my time. And I've already got December's in my mind. I've already got some stuff for December's, which I'm excited about. There we go. I am going to put in my shop maybe in a couple of days. I have a bunch of vintage postcards, like turn of the century postcards, that have to do with, I think I've got them all put together, but the ones that have to do with Christmas. And so I'm going to put it in my shop. Maybe next week. The only problem is I have oodles and I do not want to take a snapshot of every single one to put in my shop. So they're going to have to be like just in a, in a lot. And that's what you get is what you get. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm not crazy. I mean, if I'm going to buy something, I want to know what it looks like. But as a seller, I don't want to take 10,000 pictures and have all those listings showing all the different cards. It's a lot of work um, for very little money because those cards. But, but if people aren't going to buy them because I don't, because you can't see every single one of them, well, then, what's the point? Ooh, this tea's good. Peppermint. If you guys like peppermint tea is really good. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What's the theme for December? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, I'm just teasing. I know what it is. Well, yeah, obviously I know what it is, but I'm not sure what to call it. Just like the doctor's box, I'm not sure what to call it either. We'll come up with it. Come up with the name. Um, yeah, that's what I was gonna do, Sharon. But a lot of people don't like that. But I figure, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Darla. Um, it's basically about the winter, the moon and owls. The winter moon and owls. That's what it is. That's right, Darla. If they don't like it, they don't have to buy it. I like how you guys think. Oh my goodness, it's already going to be 10. I thought I was going to stay on for about an hour. I've been on an hour and a half. Oh my goodness, and I just saw how many people are here. Thank you. There's a oodles of people here. Oh, Gina. Did I say hello, Gina? I missed a lot of people. Yeah. I think there's other people I missed. It's all Susan's fault. She wasn't here to tell me who was here. It's all Susan's fault. And I have this cool trim. Look at those. I didn't have enough of it to include it in the in you guys' kit, but isn't that cool? It looks hand stamped and it's not. So I got to incorporate that into my journals. And it tears really, really neat. I tried putting some color on it. I didn't like how it ended up looking. It just looked dirty. So I think I'll just leave it the way it is. Why mess up something cool? Yes, Gina, it is. It's all Susan's fault. because she's a working girl. I mean, not a working girl, but a working girl. Well, are we done? I don't have any more inspiration. I've been all inspired out. I got that cover, I would say 90% done. I'm happy with it. And oh, and I did a little bit more jelly printing some pages today to go in that other journal. And those came out kind of cool. I did a new experiment. It's next door, so I can't show it to you. I was showing my husband. I did a new printing experiment, with the leaves on the outside with a different way from the cyanotype. It came out pretty cool, guys. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate that into something, but I just might. I did some more of these to put in the journal, because these look really cool when we put those pictures on there. Do I have some here? Oh, I think I used them all. And then I'm going to do some stamping with the stamps that we made. Yeah, those, we used them all. But anyway, so these came out kind of cool. They were fun. Hey, Sandra. Miss Sandra. So those are the backgrounds for those pictures that we were doing the other day. I'll have all those colors together. It's just way too quiet without Susan here to talk to. I'm like, wait a minute. Are we still on? It's too quiet. No, Betty's not here. Susan's not here. It's too quiet. Right, Sandra? Who just wants to listen to me gab? Nobody. Especially when I'm talking to myself. Well, ladies, let me know if there's anything else that you have any questions about or you want me to show you or whatever. Otherwise, I'm done. I have been playing in here. Well, we got home around noon, and I've been playing in here off and on all day long since then. I stopped to make some supper. I stopped to go help my husband with our big old giant dog to get him in and out. My husband and I ate a little bit. Otherwise, I've been over here playing. So you guys are even quiet. Oh, when are we going to see how to bind the journals? I'm not sure if it's going to be this week, or let me look at the date. Let me look. Maybe we'll do it this week because it's already the 12th. I've got to get those kits out. Ooh, see, we're cutting it kind of close. Because if we're going to do it on the 1st, that means I've got to get the kits out available to you guys like next week, next Wednesday, Thursday, which means I've got to get the prototype done for you to know what the heck we're doing with it. So maybe we might have to do the binding this week. We'll do yeah, it's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday. We'll learn how to do the binding. Because if I let it go to the next week, I'm going to box myself into a corner. So, oh, there is Betty. See, she loves to call me a liar. There she is. She's lurking. Yeah. So Eileen, we will learn how to do that. If not Wednesday, we'll do it Thursday. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, we're going to learn how to do this binding here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That'll be fun. Things sometimes are not that easy to show how it's done, just at one angle. But we will do it. We will prevail, and you guys will know how to do it when we're done. It's the last thing I do. The last thing I do, you will know how to do it. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I have fun crafting with you guys. Hey. Hey. See, you just never know. And I'll glue it inside somewhere. Uh-oh, whose is this? I already forgot. Hold on. I get confused. Oh, she'll like it. I'm going to glue it in there. That looks cute. Okay, ladies. Ask your last question. We're going to be leaving after I glue this down. That'll look cute. Whoops. Wrong glue. And those of you that are napkin people, disorganized crafter, Nikki, is having a napkin sale. I believe she said Friday. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she said Friday. And ladies, she said, over 500 napkins. So if you can't find a napkin there that you like, You don't like napkins. so so go to Nikki's. Let me see. Oh, Darla will get it before I do, but I'm gonna try and find. I'm gonna try and find her. See if I can beat. See if I can beat Darla. I know I won't, but I'll try. What's the name of her? See how we know? Oh, yeah, that's the name of her. Ah, oh, see, she beat me. Ah, I should know better. Anyway, I don't know what time. If you're part of Brooke's group, Brooke is going to do it with her, so she might be posting it in her group. If not, you can go to Disorganized Crafter on Facebook and ask her what time it's going to be. I'm not sure if they even said what time it was going to be, to tell you the truth. They just mentioned the day. Oh, that's right. She didn't mention the time because she was going to try and get off of work, I guess, to have it earlier in the day. So yeah, so I don't know the time. But by the time we meet again, either Wednesday or Thursday, if you show up, we'll probably know by then and we can let you guys know. All right. Click on her YouTube. Oh, she said at 12. Okay. Well, 12, that would be, I think is she Central Time? Is she right over the line for Central? I don't know. Oh, you're going to be on Friday night. Night, Sharon. Thank you for showing up. She's going to try and have it during the day. Yeah, so probably like she said, 12 noon. And that way you can come, Darla. It'll be at noon. East Coast. Okay. Darla's going to be with Barb at 9. Okay. Well, anyway, even if you don't get to Nikki's the first hour, she'll still have, 450 napkins left. So not to worry. You'll still get a napkin, that's for sure. All right, ladies, thank you again. My tea is already cold. I am not going to reheat it again. And and talk to you guys until it gets cold again. So I will see you guys whenever I see you guys. Who knows when that is? But for sure, Wednesday, 7 Central, Popo will have taken a nap and she will join us. And we will see you then. So Darla on Friday, 9 Eastern. You want to put the link in there, Darla? For those that don't know Barb? So 9 o'clock on Barb's channel, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then noon, we think, East Coast time at Disorganized Crafter for napkins. You guys got all that straight? And I will see you guys Wednesday. Thank you again. Good night, everybody.